Well, good afternoon. Welcome to Jack Williams Stadium. Thanks for logging in. Post 2 Baseball on YouTube. Game 3 of our tournament pool play here at Jack Williams. Watertown Post 17 versus the Bismarck American Post 15. Top of the first inning here. Watertown batting, no score. Leadoff hitter Cole Hansen. Ground ball snagged by the pitcher on to first, one away.
Now up to bat, number 10, shortstop Carter Busker.
Second batter here for Watertown, Carter Busker. Foul back. One ball, one strike. One pitch, foul down the first baseline. 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the first inning here, no score. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch to Busker, apologize. Foul down third baseline. Warm day here at Jack Williams. Anticipate it's only going to get warmer. 1-2 pitch, down, ball 2. Fly ball left field. Left fielder steps back, makes the catch. 2 away.
Coming up to bat, third baseman, number 21, Jackson McClemens.
I'll bring up third baseman Jackson McClemens for Watertown Post 17. First pitch to McClemens. Swing and a miss. Watertown losing their first game earlier to Barnesville 1-0. Barnesville won the opener against your Fargo Jets. Ball outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here, just getting started. Third game of the afternoon here in the Jack Williams bracket or pool here at the Shields Invitational. Runs all 3 days this weekend, today, tomorrow, and wraps up on Sunday. 2-1 pitch in for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch. Foul down the first baseline. Drifting foul. Two pitch from Loftberg. Just outside. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. Down low. Gets by the catcher. Clemens will advance to first. Watertown will have their first base runner of the afternoon. We'll bring up number 20.
Now up to bat. First baseman, number 20, Luca Lacine.
Luca Lacine, the batter. Where's number 20? First baseman swings, drives one into left field, but right at the left fielder who cannot come up with it. McClemens around second into third. Puts runners on the corners now for Watertown. It's a hard hit ball out to the left fielder.
Up to bat, left fielder number 9, Cole Nygaard.
So runners at first and third. Cole Nygaard, ground ball to short, fielded on to first. That's going to end it here in the top of the first for your Watertown post 17. Don't get any runs. We'll be back after this. Welcome back here, bottom of the first inning. Bismarck Americans coming to bat. Jordan Merkel will lead it off. Where's number 3, center fielder?
Now up to bat, center fielder number 3, Jordan Merkel.
Bismarck Americans, well, first pitch outside for a ball, 1 ball, no strikes. Bismarck Americans, one of 3 Bismarck teams over for the weekend. Second pitch down low, 2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3 outside. And ball 4. Merkel draws a 4-pitch walk to start the bottom of the first inning for Bismarck. It's going to bring up Ethan Erlacher. Number 5, shortstop.
Now up to bat. Shortstop, number 5, Ethan Erlacher.
Runner at first, nobody out. Bismarck batting in the bottom of the first inning. Runner goes, grounded to short. Fielded cleanly onto first, 1 away. Oh! Merkel rounded second, headed to third. Throw from the first baseman down the third base line. That's going to be a run scored for Bismarck on the throwing error. So Urlacher goes 6-3 for the first out of the inning, but then the throwing error to third for Watertown makes it 1-0 for the Reps.
Right fielder, number 2, Aiden Hurley.
I'm sorry, for the Americans, Bismarck Americans. Brings up Aiden Herner, number 2, right fielder for Bismarck. Ground ball out there for Bismarck, 2 away.
Coming up to the plate, catcher, number 11, Cooper Johnson.
It's going to bring up Cooper Johnson, number 11, catcher for Bismarck. One run already in here this inning. Merkel reached on a 4-pitch walk and then scored on a throwing error. There's a strike. No balls, 2 strikes now to Johnson. Watertown trying to get out of this inning at just 1. And strike 3 called. That'll do it for Bismarck. They do get a run at the end of 1-0 Bismarck.
For Bismarck in the bottom of the first, they did score 1 run.
We'll be back after this. Oh, welcome back, Jack Williams Stadium. Top of the second inning here. Bismarck Americans versus Watertown Post 17. 1-0 for Bismarck. Bismarck getting a run in the first inning here in the game 3 of the Friday schedule here at Jack Williams Pool for the Shields Invitational. Game 1, Barnesville beat the Fargo Jets 5-3. Watertown edges Barnesville 1-0 in game 2. After this, Moorhead Golds will play the Bismarck Americans at 5 p.m. and then Moorhead Golds will play your Fargo Jets in the nightcap at 7:30. So plenty of baseball here at Jack Williams. Baseball also going on out in Kindred as well as in West Fargo, and I do believe Post 400 hosting a pool at Starion Field there on 40 out on the south side. So lots of baseball here this weekend.
Third baseman Maxton Opdahl. Correction.
Yeah.
DH Kane Evenson, shortstop.
And to check my notes there, the PA announcer was on a different line on his scorecard. Yeah, Kane Evenson, the batter, the designated hitter for Watertown. 1 ball, 1 strike. Noah Lofberg, the pitcher here for Bismarck, a left-hander. Swing and a miss by Evenson. 1 ball, 2 strikes. ground ball over to first. And wow. First baseman Luca Lacine diving in to make the tags first base with his glove there for the first out of the inning. He's going to bring up Ashton Rabin. Wears number 12, plays right field. First pitch popped up behind second. Right fielder coming in makes the catch, 2 away. And bring up center fielder Jackson Follick for Watertown Post 17. There's a strike on the outside corner. Talking to some Watertown parents this morning. They've had a busy late June, early July. Make the drive up to Fargo for the Shields Invitational Tournament, and they're excited to be here. 1-1 pitch. High. They were 2 hours, 10 minutes, I was told, from Watertown to Jack Williams Stadium. 2-1 pitch. Inside, 3 balls and a strike here to Fallick. Martinson on deck, fouled straight back. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1-0. Bismarck here in the top of the second inning. Three-two pitch, high and outside. Draws a walk. It's the third base runner of the afternoon for Watertown.
Off the bat, second baseman number 22, Max Mortensen.
2 outs here, brings up Max Mortensen, the second baseman, number 22. Jackson Fallick at first. And the ball, 86 degrees here at game time. Estimating a high of about 90 here on the north side of Fargo. Ball high. A little bit of a breeze here this afternoon. Can't see the flag. Apparently there's a issue with the flagpole, so the flag is hanging above us here on the press box. Can't really tell which way it's blowing, but I would anticipate it's probably blowing in from center field. 3 balls, no strikes. Runner at first. There's a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Good crowd here this afternoon. Mix of friends and family. Oh, throw to first. Gets away from the first baseman. Fallick is going to move all the way over to third base. They had him picked off. Lofberg made the move, had him picked off, threw the ball away from the first baseman, and that will put a runner on third base now with 2 outs. Chance to tie the game here. Martinson the batter. Three-one pitch. Swing and a miss. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Just the top of the second inning, 1-0 here. Bismarck getting an early lead. 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Martinson down on strikes. That will do it for Watertown in the top of the second. Score remains 1-0 Bismarck. We'll be back after this. Now back here at Jack Williams Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second inning, 1-0. Bismarck Americans with the lead over Watertown post 17. Maxon Opdahl is going to lead it off here, number 19, third baseman for the Bismarck Americans.
Now up to bat. Third baseman, number 19, Maxon Opdahl.
Left-handed batting third baseman. Ball outside, 1 ball, no strikes. And ground ball, second baseman. Bobbles it, picks it up, throws it away-ish. Opdahl's going to reach. Probably score that a throwing error for Opdahl to reach.
Coming up to the plate, first baseman, number 20, Ian Schweigert.
Going to bring up Ian Schweigert, first baseman, number 20. Opdahl reaches on the throwing error. Nobody out here. Bismarck batting in the bottom of the second inning. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Little outside. That's actually ball 1. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. First baseman here, Ian Schweigert. Opdahl moves to second base on the throwing error. Schweigert grounds 1 to short, across the infield, 1 away on the third. Not really sure what. A couple hand signals there from the umpire, and then safe at third base. Schweigert retired 6-3 for the first out.
Coming up to bat, second baseman, number 6, Carter Pearson.
Opdahl advances safely to third base. Puts a runner on third, 1 away. Brings up Carter Pearson. Carter Pearson. Second baseman, wears number 6. Ball outside. Fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 away here. Maxon Opdahl on third. Reached on a throwing error. Advanced his way to third base. Ball outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's another ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the second inning. Bismarck with tying run, just 90 feet away. Ground ball to second, fielded by the second baseman. Kind of slings it over to first, 2 away. Opdahl, playing it safe, was unable to advance, and he remains at third base. Pearson down 4-3 for the second out of the inning. Bring up Leon Szymanski. Takes a strike, no balls and a strike. Left fielder. Strike two. Inside corner. No balls, two strikes, two outs. Bismarck leading 1-0, fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Grounded to short, bobbled, picked up, bobbled. Szymanski's going to reach. He's going to bring in Opdahl to score. Makes it 2-0 Bismarck. We'll make that an E6.
Now up the bat, pitcher number 8, Noah Lofberg.
Bring up Noah Lofberg, the pitcher. Bats left, throws left. Oh, one pitch outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 errors now already for Watertown. One pitch. In there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 2nd inning. Bismarck batting. Ooh, strike 3 called. That will retire the side. Bismarck does add a 2nd run, and at the end of 2, it's 2-0 Bismarck. Watertown post 17 coming to bat here, top of the 3rd inning. Find themselves down 2-0. 3 errors on the part of Watertown here, leading to
Now up the bat,
2 runs.
number 11, Cole Hansen.
For Bismarck, Cole Hansen. Catcher bunts. Right back to the pitcher. He's going to beat it out. That's an infield single there for Hansen. Quite speedy there for a catcher. Hansen bunts it out in front of home plate. Beats the throw to first base. Watertown's going to have their leadoff runner on. Gonna bring up Carter Busker, shortstop, number 10. Watertown with a couple base runners in the first, base runner in the second, yet to push one across. One ball, no strikes. Outside, ball 2. Watertown winning their first game here, 1-0, beating Barnesville. Pitch over for a strike, 2 balls and a strike. Hansen on first. Busker the batter. Two balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Lined right back at the second baseman, over to first. Can't come up with it. Skips away from the first baseman, Luca Lacine. Busker goes F4 for the first out of the inning, and then Hansen's going to advance on the throwing miscue there.
Coming to the plate, third baseman, number 21, Jackson McClellan.
I bring up Jackson McClemens, third baseman, number 21, with runner on second, 1 away. Watertown trailing here by a couple of runs. Clemens squares, but does not offer at the pitch. No balls and a strike. There's a ground ball to short, fielded cleanly on to first. 2 away. Hansen will move over to third. Going to bring up Luca Lacine, number 20, the first baseman.
Up to base, up to bat, first baseman, number 20, Luca Lacine.
Lacine hits one to short, fielded cleanly across the infield for the third out. So Watertown leaves a runner at third. Fails to push him across. The end of 2.5. 2-0 Bismarck.
Up to bat for the Bismarck Americans.
Bottom of the third here at Jack Williams Stadium.
Number 3, Jordan Merkel.
Jordan Merkel leads it off. Leadoff hitter, center fielder, number 3 for Bismarck. Reached on a walk, scored in the first inning. Bismarck up 2-0. Merkel grounds it to second. Fielded cleanly. Over to the first baseman, one away.
Coming to the plate, shortstop, number 5, Ethan Urlacher.
Going to bring up the shortstop, Ethan Urlacher. Grounded to short. His first time up. There's a strike. Left-handed throwing. Pitcher here for Watertown, Hunter Halligan. Wears number 8. Both pitchers wear number 8. Both first basemen wear number 20. No balls, 2 strikes here. Urlacher the batter. Bottom of the third inning, Bismarck leading 2-0. Been the beneficiaries of 3 Watertown errors here in the first couple of innings. 1 ball, 1 strike. Another ground ball, second baseman. Fields it cleanly. On to first, 2 away. Martinson with
right fielder, number 2, Aiden Herner.
2 assists here in the inning. It's going to bring up Aiden Herner, number 2. Grounded out. Second baseman in his first at bat. Pitch right back to Halligan. He's going to run it over to Lacine, throw it to first to retire the side. 1-2-3. Go the Bismarck Americans. At the end of 3, it's 2-0 Bismarck.
Bismarck has
Well, headed to the top of the 4th here at Jack Williams Stadium. Bismarck off to a 2-0 lead. 1 in the first, 1 in the second. Both teams scoreless in the third. Cole Nygaard going to lead it off here for Watertown. Post 17. Number 9.
Up to bat for post 17. Left fielder, number 9, Cole Nygaard.
Nygaard the batter. Lofberg still pitching for Bismarck, number 8, left-handed throwing pitcher. Fouled back. No balls on a strike. One strike pitch, swung on and missed. 2 strikes now on Nygaard. Grounded to short in the first. Ooh, nice curveball, strike 3 looking. 1 away. Second strikeout of the game
Up to
for
bat,
Lofberg.
number 6, Kane Stevenson.
Brings up the designated hitter, Kane Evenson. Went out 3 unassisted in his first at bat. One ball. Second pitch fouled down the first base line. Bounces off the clubhouse. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out here. Gorgeous warm afternoon here on the north side of Fargo. Glad that you've joined us online. Ground ball fielded by the third baseman. Across the infield, 2 away.
Coming up to bat, right fielder number 12, Ashton Rabin.
It's going to bring up the right fielder, Rabin. Flew to right for an out his first time up. 2 away here, top of the 4th inning. Ball high. One 0 pitch. Fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good crowd here this afternoon for Game 3 of the Jack Williams pool. Most of it sitting in the shade. Temperatures pushing 90 degrees here on the north side. Ball outside, 2 balls and a strike. Two one popped up. Out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs now. Hoffberg's 2-2 pitch. Inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 4 high. Rabin's going to reach on a base on balls. Give Watertown a base runner here in the 4th inning. They've had a base runner in every inning.
Now up to bat, center fielder number 13, Jackson Falk.
It's going to bring up Jackson Falk, center fielder. Number 13 swings and misses. Say swings and fouled back. Rabin at first. As noted, Watertown's had runners in every inning. 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third. Now with 1 here in the 4th inning, trying to push a run across. Ball outside. One pitch. Grounded to third. Fielded by the third baseman on to first, and that will retire the side. That ends the top of the 4th. Score still remains 2-0 Bismarck. Well, we'll move to the bottom of the fourth inning here at Jack Williams Stadium, the Shields Invitational Tournament.
11, Cooper Johnson.
Got Watertown versus the Bismarck Americans. 2-0 Bismarck leading Watertown in the bottom of the first. First pitch to Johnson outside, a ball. Strike. A way outside corner there, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled over towards the first base bullpen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bismarck play is following this game. We'll play the Moorhead Golds with a 5 o'clock start time, and then of course the final game here today will be the Moorhead Golds versus your Fargo Jets. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 4 more games at this venue tomorrow. 2-2 pitch. Shortstop hauls that one in. 1 away.
Up to bat, third baseman, number 19, Maxon Opdahl.
Opdahl, the batter, with 1 away here. Bottom of the fourth inning. So tomorrow, 9:30 game, Watertown versus the Golds. Noon game would be the Moorhead Golds versus Barnesville. 2:30. Watertown against the Jets. 5 o'clock will be Barnesville and the Americans, Bismarck Americans, and then the nightcap at 7:30 will be this Bismarck Americans team versus Fargo Jets. 1-1 here to Maxon Opdahl. Left-handed batting third baseman. Swings at a little bit of an off-speed pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul back. One-two pitch on the way. Ooh. Strike 3 called. Very unanimated strike 3. 2 away now for Bismarck in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Stepping to the plate, first baseman, number 20, Ian Schweiger.
3 strikeouts now for Halligan. It's going to bring up the first baseman, Ian Schweigert. Grounded out 6-3 in his first at bat. 2 away. Popped up. Catcher gives chase. Out of play. Watertown scoreless through 4. Bismarck got 1 in the first, 1 in the second. 3 errors for Watertown, 2 errors for Bismarck. Ball outside. Fargo Bombers, your other post 2 team in this tournament. Strike 2 there, playing out in Kindred. They're in a pool with Sioux Falls, Bismarck Capitals, Aberdeen, and the host team, Kindred. Ball outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bombers played at 9:30 and lost, I believe. And I'm not sure how they did in their second game. Foul back and out of, foul behind the, popped out to the shortstop there. Lost track of that one. That's 3 outs in the inning, and that will be the end of the fourth inning. Still 2-0 Bismarck.
Bat, second baseman, number 22, Max Mortensen.
Martinson leads it off for Watertown here in the top of the 5th inning. 2-0 Bismarck. Bismarck scoring 1 in the first, 1 in the second, nothing since. Strike across, 1-1. Number 8, Noah Lofberg, has gone the whole way here for Bismarck on the mound. Looping foul ball down the third baseline, going to drop, bounce against the bullpen wall. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just a quick mention: the Bombers playing in the Kindred pool, losing their first game to Kindred 9-5, losing their second game to Aberdeen 11-3. So our Bombers 0-2 out in that Kindred bracket or Kindred pool of the Shields Invitational. Ball outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the West Fargo pool, which includes West Fargo, Minot, DGF, Brandon Valley, and the West Fargo Aces. Strike 3 called. On Martinson, 1 away. Brings us to the top of the order.
Now up to bat, catcher number 11, Cole Hansen.
Cole Hansen bats now for Watertown. He reached on a bunt single in the 3rd inning. Ball. So in that West Fargo bracket, the Aces losing 6-2 to the Vets. And Dilworth Glendon Felton winning 4-2 against the Aces. 1 ball, 1 strike. Get to that Fargo post 400 bracket here in a second. Line drive center. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Gets by the center fielder. Hansen was kind of jogging down to first there, didn't notice the ball scoot away. He probably wouldn't have made it to second anyway. Nonetheless, reaches on a single to center. It's going to bring up Carter Busker.
Up to bat, shortstop, number 10, Carter Busker.
Carter Busker. 1 away here, top of the 5th inning with a runner on first. So back to that other bracket, which I believe is probably at Starry and Field, hosted by the Comets. Runner goes, throw is high and into center field. Hansen thinks about second, or third, and goes back to second. So in that Starian pool, we had Regina beating the Comets 3-2 this morning, and then the Bismarck Reps beating Regina 21-0 there in the Starian pool. So lots of games going on here this afternoon, this evening. So just recap that. Hansen advances to third and then comes home on the throwing error. That's going to give Watertown their first run of the game. We'll let the scorekeepers unpack that one. Two balls and a strike now. Carter Busker, the batter. Three balls and one strike. Watertown gets their first run here, makes it a 2-1 game, top of the 5th inning. 3-1 pitch, line to center. Center fielder's there to make the catch, 2 away. It's going to bring up Jackson McClemens. reached in the first inning, grounded out in the third inning. Ball low there, 2 balls, no strike. Another ball, 3 balls, no strikes. Three-oh pitch. Inside, he walked him. He's going to bring up the first baseman, Luca Lacine. Reached in the first, grounded out in the third. Runner at first here for Watertown. That'd be the tying run. First pitch is a strike. No balls and a strike. Clemens on first. Throw over, not in time. No balls and a strike, 2 outs, top of the 5th inning. Throw down. Oh! Throw to first. First baseman reached back for the tag, not realizing that McClemenson was on his way to second. Reaches there safely, so Watertown now with the tying run at second base with 2 outs here. 1 ball, 1 strike. On Luca Lacine, the first baseman. Chance to tie this game. Ball, 2 balls and a strike. There's a line drive right at the second baseman, and that will end the inning for Watertown, but they do get 1 run. And at the end of the top of the 5th, it's 2-1 Bismarck.
Up to bat, number 6, the second baseman, Carter Pearson.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Carter Pearson leads it off for Bismarck. Ball low. Pearson grounded to first in the second inning. outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0 pitch fouled back. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch. Line foul down the first baseline. Watertown got a run in the 5th. Make it a 2-1 game. There's a ground ball off the glove of Luca Lacine into right field. That would actually be the first hit of the day for Bismarck. Pearson reaches on a single to right. It's going to bring up Liam Szymanski. Bye-bye no-hitter.
Now to bat left fielder, number 9, Liam Szymanski.
Szymanski reached on an error in the 2nd. Pearson now at first. Running on the pitch. Throw down. Got him. Nice throw out there for Cole Hansen. Takes Pearson off the board, 1 away. Pitch was a strike to Szymanski. 1, no balls and a strike. One away here for Bismarck. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning. Three balls and a strike. Appreciate folks at home following us online. All 25 of you. Ball outside, ball 4. Szymanski's going to reach on a base on balls. That'll give Bismarck a base runner here. Bottom of the 5th inning.
Off the bat, pitcher number 8, Noah Lofberg.
Brings up Lofberg, the pitcher. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Wind's starting to kick up here a little bit. Degrees here at the ballpark. Windy though. The winds have kicked up a little bit over the last hour or so. Lofberg steps in. Big swing and a miss. Szymanski at first. Reached on a walk. A 1 pitch. High and inside. 1 ball and a strike. Bismarck trying to win their first game here. One. Fouled. Down the third base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bismarck plays the Moorhead Golds here next at 5. That game will also be streamed live here. Grounded to first, smothered by Lacine, 2 away. Flopper goes 3 unassisted.
Top of the order, center fielder number 3, Jordan Merkel.
That'll bring us to the top of the order. Jordan Merkel, 0 for 1, walked in his first at bat, grounded to second in his second at bat. Szymanski at second, kind of dancing around as the ball skips away from Hansen. One ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch inside in the dirt. 2-0. 2 out. Bismarck got their first hit of the game here in the bottom of the first inning. 5th inning. Looking to add to their 2-1 lead with a runner on second. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike. Szymanski on second. Merkel the batter. Fouled back. Oh, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. Game 3 of the afternoon. More than halfway over. Fouled back. Two-two pitch. Grounded to the shortstop, makes the play, but he's not going to be able to throw across the infield, so Bismarck going to have runners on the corners here with 2 outs. Give Merkel an infield single on that one. Move Szymanski to third. It's going to bring up Ethan Urlacher.
Shortstop, number 5, Ethan Urlacher.
Urlacher 0 for 2. Grounded to the shortstop. Grounded to the second baseman. Watertown trying to get out of this little jam here. Runner goes. Throw goes all the way through. Might have got him. No, safe, but didn't realize. Guy from third coming in. That's going to make it 3-1 on the throw. Not 100% certain there if shortstop Carter Busker may be unaware that there was a runner on third. It didn't look like they were trying to throw through there, but head coach Jared Cyrus out to get a little clarification on that call. Apparently he's satisfied with the explanation. So Bismarck gets their 3rd run on the throw down to second. Oh, 1 pitch in for a strike. So Szymanski scores on that throw to second, making it 3-1. No balls, 2 strikes here. Urlacher the batter. Urlacher the shortstop, number 5. Swings and misses, and that will retire Bismarck, but not before They get a run to take a 3-1 lead.
Over at Starion Field, Regina beat the Comets 3-2.
Top of the sixth, Cole Nygaard will lead it off for Watertown.
Coming up to bat, number 9, left fielder Cole Nygaard.
Nygaard 0 for 2, ground to short and a strikeout. Watertown finds themselves in a 3-1 deficit here to start the sixth. Ground ball to short, across the infield, one away. Going to bring up the designated hitter, Kane Evenson.
Now up to bat, DH, number 6, Kane Evenson.
Evenson 0 for 2 this afternoon. Watertown with 1 run, 3 hits, 3 errors. Bismarck, 3 runs, 2 hits, 3 errors. Both teams with 3 errors on the scoreboard. First pitch outside for a ball. Inside for a ball. 1-0 pitch. Inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Ball outside, 3 balls, no strikes. Designated hitter, Kane Evenson. In for a strike, 3-1. Lofberg, left-handed pitcher here for Bismarck. It's gone the whole way. Ball 4. Evenson's going to reach on a walk. We'll bring up Ashton Rabin, number 12. Rabin 0 for 1 with a walk and a fly to right.
Off the bat, number 12, Ashton Rabin.
Squares to bunt, drops down a very nice bunt right in front of the place, fielded by the catcher on to first for 1 away. Throws a little bit high. Schwagert got up and got that ball, kept his foot on the bag for 1 away.
Up to the plate, number 13, center fielder Jackson Pollock.
So a sac bunt there for Rabin, advances Kane Evenson to second base and bring up Jackson Pollock, number 13, center fielder. 1-0 pitch, outside, 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs here. Top of the 6th inning. Watertown looking to put another run on the board. Runner in scoring position, trailing 3-1. Got their first run in the 5th. Bismarck got 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 5th. Got their first 2 hits in the 5th inning. Runner goes. Huge jump, popped up. Left side of the infield, third baseman there to make the catch, and that will retire Watertown in the top of the 6th. Scores 3-1. Aiden Herner to lead it off. Bottom of the 6th inning. Bismarck Americans post 15, 3-1 lead.
Bismarck Americans. Right fielder, number 2, Aiden Herner.
Herner 0 for 2. Bats here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Bismarck with a 3-1 lead over Watertown post 17. Both teams with a little travel to get here. Appreciate them coming over and participating in the tournament for the weekend. 1-1 pitch on the way. Fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good participation here in the stands. You see lots of Bismarck colors, lots of Watertown colors. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Herner goes down swinging for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's going to bring up Cooper Johnson, catcher.
Catcher, number 11, Cooper Johnson.
0 for 2, strikeout, fly out to short. Ball outside. Hunter Halligan here for Watertown has gone the whole way, giving up just 2 Bismarck hits. Both of them coming in the 5th inning. Where's number 8? 2-0 pitch. Down low. 3 balls, no strikes now to Cooper Johnson. Low. Ball 4. Johnson draws a walk. Bring up Max and Opdahl now. Third baseman. Courtesy runner coming in for the catcher, Cooper Johnson. Jack Mitchell, courtesy runs.
Up to bat, third baseman, Maxton Opdahl.
Opdahl, left-handed hitting third baseman, reached on an error in the second, struck out looking in the fourth. Jack Mitchell, courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner, Jack Mitchell.
First pitch, a strike. Mitchell on first. Pinch running for Cooper Johnson. Opdahl the batter. Ball skips away. Mitchell's going to move to second. Puts a runner in scoring position here for the Bismarck Americans. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch to Opdahl. In for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch on the way. Foul down the third baseline. Americans leading here 3-1. They'll play the Moorhead Golds 5 o'clock. See some Golds players starting to make their way into the ballpark. There's a ground ball into right field for a base hit. Mitchell's going to be held at third. He's going to put runners on the corners here with 1 out. So Opdahl, single to right, is going to bring up Ian Schweigert. First baseman.
Coming up to bat, first baseman number 20, Ian Schweigert.
Schweigert 0 for 2. Grounded to the shortstop. Popped out to the shortstop. Chance here to give Bismarck a little more cushion in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3-1 lead over Watertown. Pitch from Halligan fouled into the first base dugout. 1 strike. No balls and a strike. To Schweigert, first baseman. Runner goes, grounded to first. Oh, takes a hop off the first baseman's glove. Schweigert's going to try to go to third. Third baseman drops the ball, so for goodness sakes, let's unpack this one. So ground ball to first base. Kicked by Lacine. Runner advances all the way to third. Runner scores. So the pinch runner, Jack Mitchell, comes in to score. Makes it 4-1 now for Bismarck. Opdahl advances to third. Schweigert reaches on the error. So 2 errors on that play. A fielding error and then presumably a throwing error. That's 5 errors for Watertown this afternoon. Initially, the runner at third was called out, but now they've reversed it and he is safe. So Opdahl stands at third. Schwagert at first. Still just one out. Head coach Jared Cyrus just trying to understand. Get some clarification here from both the home plate umpire and the field umpire on what has happened. So Bismarck will play next. At 5, they'll play the Moorhead Golds, just across the, well, I guess across what we used to call the toll bridge, but across the 12th Avenue, 15th Avenue bridge there. 5 o'clock will be that game. That'll be Moorhead's first game here in the Jack Williams pool of the Shields Invitational Tournament. So 4-1. Yeah. So 4-1 here, Bismarck over Watertown. Still more discussion between the field crew and head coach Jared Cyrus from Watertown Post 17, just trying to understand a little bit. I think a call was made and a review was made and the call was reversed, which was probably the correct call. So 4-1. Bismarck batting here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The runner on first.
Second baseman, number 6, Carter Pearson.
Ian Schwagert. Opdahl at third. It's going to bring up Carter Pearson, second baseman, number 6. Bismarck looking to add to their lead. Schwagert runs. Throw goes through all the way to center field. Opdahl's going to advance home to score, make it 5-1. For the Reps, Schwagert was dancing around there at first base, and he did actually go. Throw from Hansen got by the shortstop into center field, allowing Opdahl to score, making it 5-1 Bismarck. Here's a fly ball into right center, fielded by the center fielder. Schwagert's going to tag and move to third. Two away now. And the Pearson flyout is going to bring up Szymanski.
Up to bat, left fielder, number 9, Liam Szymanski.
Szymanski 0 for 1, reached on an error and walked. Scored in the 5th inning. Fouled back. So anyway, Bismarck will stick around, play Moorhead at 5 o'clock. Of course, the Golds were just here last week, played Jets, split a doubleheader, and I believe beat the Bombers later that week. No balls, 2 strikes. Outside to Szymanski. Schwagert on third. 2 runs already in here this inning for Bismarck, 5-1. There's a strike, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. High. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Halligan trying to get out of this inning. He's gone the whole way. Has not benefited from the 6 errors behind him. 5 runs now for Bismarck. Ball inside, ball 4. Oh, called strike 3. Looked like that pitch might have been inside, but they call it a strike, and that will retire the side. At the end of 6, 5-1 Bismarck.
12-3.
Well, we'll move to the top of the 7th inning. Watertown finds themselves down 5-1. As they bat here in the top of the 7th inning.
Bat, second baseman, number 22, Max Martinson.
Second baseman Max Martinson leads it off. New pitcher Aiden Rykowski for the for the Americans. Swing and a miss, 1 ball, 1 strike.
For Bismarck, number 4, Aiden Rykowski.
Lofberg, the previous pitcher. Pretty good outing. 1 run, 3 hits over 6 innings. Two balls and a strike. Two pitch. Nobody out. Inside, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Both teams with 3 hits. There's a ground ball. Fielded by the shortstop, across the infield for an out. Nice throw there by the shortstop. Ethan Urlacher across the infield to get Max Martinson 1 away. That'll bring us back to the top of the order. Cole Hansen, the batter. Hansen actually with 2 hits today. Scored a run in the 5th. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Grounded to third. That one got by Opdahl at third into left field. Feel like that would probably be a single to left, unless they call that one a hit. Yeah, that was a hit. Single to left field there for
up the bat, shortstop number 10, Carter Husker.
Hansen reaches. That's his 3rd hit of the day for Cole Hansen. Steps, brings up Carter Busker. Calls time. So 1 out base runner here for post 17 as they try to piece something together. Outside, ball 2. Rykowski coming in here in the 7th for Bismarck, relieving Noah Lofberg, who pitched the first 6 innings. Grounded right to the 3rd baseman, on to second for 1, to first. Double play ends the game. Nice double play there, 5-4-3, 5-6-3 to end the game here.
That's it for the game. Bismarck wins 5-1.
Bismarck wins this one 5-1. So
this game now is
5 o'clock. Come back here. We'll have the Moorhead Golds versus the Bismarck Reps. But for now, we will sign off. Thanks for joining us online.